Brand new city engineer, Troy White. Hi, Troy.
How you doing, Bart?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, congratulations. Today is your first day as city engineer.
Yeah, John retired last week.
New city engineer.
So it's good. It's a pretty easy transition. I've been there a long time. We've known this day were coming, so we've been preparing for it. So kind of a soft landing. We're ready to go. Shouldn't really impact our operations a whole lot. So we're ready for it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're ready for the change over there in our office.
John Dowling retiring after 25 years with the city, I believe.
Yeah. Pete is his knowledge and his history of our town is incredible. You know, his familiar with all the processes for grants and the execution of projects. You know, he's a great mentor. You know, I learned a lot.
Yeah, I was hearing him reminisce about some of the projects that he's most proud of, and one, you forget about some of these things, but removing the cap, the concrete cap from the Grand River through downtown, and the complexities of building the new Consumers Energy headquarters.
Yeah, he's left his mark downtown. He's helped with a lot of the two-way conversions and a lot of the bridges. You're going to find 40 years from now, there'll be people will notice, boy, there's a lot of plaques with his name on them on all these bridges. He got a lot of bridge work accomplished. So, he was real successful in getting those grants and then executing. So, yeah, it was good. It was good for our town.
Yes, congratulations, John, on a job well done, and good luck and best wishes in your retirement. So, you're going to come in and to make a lot of changes and fire some people?
Well, like I said, we've been preparing for this. It's been on the calendar for a while. The staff has been prepared for it. We got a new city engineer, Jeff Crow. He's younger than me, obviously, but he's got some great experience. He's had a couple of jobs before this, so he's bringing a lot of new perspective that is good. It's healthy to bring in that new perspective from outside. I worked at two different jobs before I came to the city. I thought that was helpful in my career and what I was able to bring, and he's doing the same, so it'll be good.
Awesome.
Keeps it fresh, right? And it keeps us aware, and it keeps us up to speed. So, we kind of blend that tradition and when we know it works with where we need to be heading and new ideas.
Great. Seems to be working. A winning formula. Well, we've got a number of projects that are continuing. Want to get an update from you on some of the construction. Let's start.
Well, we're actually getting pretty close to, we're way over the hump on our construction this year. We've got, I would say, a lot of it done. We're down to 3 active construction sites, which is probably down from, I don't know, we probably were up to 10 at one point, So we've been really successful this year in getting out and getting it done early, which is good. Yeah. We always try to avoid fighting weather at the end. So, and the weather's been good this year. I mean, when we have had the rains, they've come hard and they've been big rains, but we haven't really had those. We haven't lost weeks to rain, We've lost a couple of days here and there, but it's been a good year and we've gotten a lot done. And we had really good planning up front to make the most of the spring when it came.
Good.
And a mild winter gives you an early spring.
Yeah.
I mean, it just basically everything worked out well to get us into a good spot right now.
It looks like we've got, a lot more good construction weather days.
Yeah.
So let's start with Biddle, where from Greenwood to Williams, you're doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's a continuation of those neighborhood jobs I've talked about for months here, where we're getting those old, undersized 4-inch water mains out and replacing them with, modern 8-inch ductile iron pipe or plastic pipe. And then while we're doing those too, we're getting lead services out of the way. Our goal is eventually, not our goal, our requirement is we get all the lead services replaced in town. So these projects certainly help contribute to that effort while we're doing it. So it's good. Just basically infrastructure upgrades. We have these needs all over town. We were able to capitalize on some grant opportunities to help supplement the cost on this. So we're making the most of it and getting it done.
Actually, that street was really bumpety, so it's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, I mean, we don't always get to do it. Some of the streets are not getting the street work. They're just getting the water main work. It kind of was a street-by-street decision based on input from the neighborhood, but Biddle's one of those where it's going to be a whole new street. So, again, capitalizing on the opportunity with the federal money we were able to use for the water main.
Now on to Dwight from Chapin to Tyson. What's happening there?
It's the same thing. That's one of our neighborhood streets over on the east side. And really, it's part of 2 bundles of work jobs we did. I think each bundle had 4 streets in it, so we're probably doing a total of 8, maybe 9. And we're really concentrating on those neighborhoods or those short blocks where we have the 4-inch water main. That 4-inch water main is just way undersized. We don't build anything less than 8-inch now. Most of the city was built with 6-inch, but there's these few neighborhoods where they put in 4-inch. And that's deteriorated over time. It impacts flows, it impacts water quality, and that's what helped make it so eligible for the federal funding that we were able to secure. And also, so when we get done, I think neighbors are going to notice an appreciable difference in like their water pressure, water quality. Some of these with these 4-inch water mains, when they go out to flush hydrants, they're not providing a whole lot there. So this will be good for a number of reasons.
Yeah, and a little bit of industry over on that side. All right, now back up to the northeast. We've got another neighborhood project on Burr from Cooper to Waterloo.
Yeah, that's a continuation of that same program, trying to get those 4-inch water mains replaced. Burr's interesting though. Talk about killing a couple birds with one stone. We got, there's a little bit of some blocks in there with the old brick sewer.
Really? Wow.
Which is really interesting and neat. But it's not awesome, it's got to be replaced. So we're getting that brick sewer out of there, replacing it with PVC pipe, increases reliability. The brick sewer is nice and it holds up until it doesn't. It doesn't fail slowly. It kind of, if the bricks start popping, it kind of unzips like a zipper, And it's pretty hard to fix because it just wants to crumble as you go. So it's, it wasn't yet to a crisis on that brick sewer, but while we got the road open, it's a great time to eliminate the potential for a crisis,
Yeah, you're right. When a little piece of brick street fails, like looking at Albion and also Mechanic Street, the whole thing had to go.
Well, they kind of hold each other together, right?
Yeah.
So, so that's really all we got left going on now. So we're in pretty good shape. We're going to have great weather for paving when we finish these ones up. Construction, and you'll see it out on the big jobs. It'll go into November. Might even go after Thanksgiving. You can do it, but if you don't have to, it's better not to,
And you can't count on it.
No, and you really got to, it takes away your flexibility in terms of time. You have to hit it on the right days when the weather's good, So we're in really good shape. We're really happy with how it's working out this year. And, we're looking forward to doing the same thing next year.
All right, well, I'm sure we'll get a chance to preview next year's projects in the weeks ahead. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always a good time.
Yeah, and congratulations in your new role.
Thank you.
As city engineer, Troy White. Next,